Hi there, I was talking about suffering. Suffering is inevitable because wisest of the wise, the enlightened Gautama Siddhartha said, to live is to suffer. Sometimes it is created by our own misdeeds. When we saturate our mind with evil thoughts, impure thoughts, we have to suffer in our life. Because as we sow, so we shall reap. But a wise person like you, if you are what I am, I never sow the seed of evils in my mind because I don't want to create problem for my life. So I never allow greed, anger, hatred, jealousy and cynical thoughts, which is absolutely impure thoughts, to dominate my mind. But still, there are some people with you, your spouse, your children, your boss, your other people who are ignorant, indolent, thoughtless, useless fellows. Their mind is saturated with groveling thoughts, bestial thoughts. They will create such an environment that because of their evil thinking, as you are with them, so you will get suffering. This suffering is not because of you, but with your association and attachment with these people. So you have to suffer. Dear friends, still there is a solution for that. Then you have to look at Gita, one of the greatest epics taken from Mahabharata, what was narrated to Arjuna in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phalesu kadachana. Ma karmphal hetubhu mate sangosta karmani. Meaning is, your responsibility, your duty is to perform your task with the purity of thought. And never worry if somebody is imposing some evils on you. You have to not to worry for that. You don't take on your life their evils, words, thought and action. So you have to be a very strong-minded person. That way you can avoid suffering, dear friends. Easier said than. If I see my daughter suffering, if I see my wife suffering because of their ignorance, indolence, thoughtless and impure thoughts, ineffective, ineffectual, not very creative, not very productive, struggling just for no reason, years and years gone, never the fate is changed, never the destiny is shaped, that eclipses your life. And I am one such person. I dreamed to be the father of a Wimbledon champion like Peter Graf saw. Then Serena Williams' father saw. All these Williams and all these Grafs, they dreamed, desired, persevered, persisted, and they were rewarded with the fruits, their daughters becoming great. My daughter is still struggling. Decades she has struggled. I'm now broke, but I'm suffering. Then I thought, what is the solution to avoid suffering? Well, then I remember one poem, Invictus, that was composed by William Ernest Henley, one of the greatest British poet. And I recite always and try to move towards the sun so the dark shadows is not in front of me. Because these evils, suffering and sorrow is not because of me, because of my associates, because of my kith and kin. So I remember those poems which are inspiring and motivating. I also want to share with you this wonderful poem. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole. See the beautiful nature, meanwhile I'm reciting. It is extempore, automatic. I'm mastery of such great thoughts. I'm master. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bleeding but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears, looms but the horror of the shade, yet the meanness of your finds and self find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment they scroll. I am the master of my fate, and I am the captain of my soul. Yes, beloved friends, you have to be very brave, courageous, bold, and you have to be always optimistic. What said my best friend, a great physicist, Stephen Hawking? Keep your mind occupied with noble work that comes from your thought and action. Be always hopeful, optimistic, and don't waste time. Dear friends, time will pass. Time is not going to wait for us. The natural happenings, the natural phenomena, they are beyond our control, the destiny, and all these. They are created by our thoughts. So we have to purify our thoughts. So our conditions, circumstances, fate, and destiny is controlled. But somebody wrongdoing has also impact on us. But still we have to breathe easy. We have to live on. Dear friends, you will say, why you are making such videos and films when you are in the car because there's some noise? Dear friends, ideas come suddenly. I'm a spontaneous speaker. When ideas start overflowing, I give them words backed by wonderful thoughts. For the welfare of my friends and all these people who really look at me for some ideas, these words will stimulate their intelligence and they will become free from all worries, anxieties and fret. They will stop fuming, worrying and grieving, because they can only do what they can do, so they should relax. What my best friend Henry Ford said, we can do what we can do. That is in our control. Beyond that we have no control. So listen, do your best and leave the rest to the space. But remember, you will be what you will to be. Let failure find its false content in the poor world environment. Dear friends, thank you very much for watching.